Your best days are yet to come. Why don't you just look at your neighbor and tell him your best days are yet to come. Yes, Lord, your best days are yet to come. This is our third sermon from the book of Ruth, as we have studied the ups and downs that Naomi and Ruth, two women of faith, have had to face as they have endured some of life's challenges. One of the things that we learn from this, one of the main lessons that we can glean from this powerful narrative, is the lesson that a godly life is not a straight line from accepting Christ to entering into glory. Life is not some straight highway out in the Midwestern states of the United States. No, instead, life is more like the Blue Ridge Mountains that you find in Kentucky that lead up into Tennessee. It is beautiful, but at the same time, it gets scary. I don't know if you've ever driven up through North Georgia, Tennessee to Kentucky, but you can find some of the most beautiful scenic pictures from up there, but at the same time, if you look down, you'll see there's also danger in the midst of all that beauty. During certain seasons, these roads can become slippery. Some of them are dark, some are covered in fog, and there are oftentimes sudden rock slides at precipice, and occasionally you'll even see a roaming bear or a deer crossing in front of you. There are all sorts of unexpected things we find in the road of life, not to mention some of the steep inclines you'll have to go down and the hairpin turns so tight occasionally you have to stop your car and back up just so you can go forward and make the turns. But in all of these hazards and twisted roads that we have, and many of them you cannot see very far ahead of you as you move along, there are signs along the way that keep notifying us, keep moving forward, because your best days are yet to come. This third chapter of Ruth serves as one of those frequent signs that God gives to us. It was written to encourage all of us who have had our hopes dashed and have faced perplexing changes in life, and sometimes turns that were unexpected, and every now and then you even ran into some dead-end streets in your life. But yet and still, you've learned that if you just keep moving forward, that there's a better day if you will, or if you refuse to give up. Reading about God's providential hand delivering these two faithful widows from a life of certain hardship and suffering, we are reminded that in every one of our setbacks that we face as believers, one thing we can count on: God is always in charge. Even when our circumstances seem bleak, we don't have to give up hope, because our futures are still bright when you walk with God leading you. The skeptics may say, "Pastor, that's just wishful thinking," but those who walk by faith and not by sight know that trusting in the Lord will pay off after a while. I may not always know the plan that God has, and sometimes my present circumstances seem uncertain, and I don't know which way God is going to take me next, but one thing I know, that God is going to lead me to a better place than I'm at right now. And we can say with confidence that if you follow the Lord, your best days are always still ahead. We can say this because we know the character of God. And one of God's character traits is that God never stops plotting and planning for you to have a comeback. I don't care how bad life has seemed to be for you. I don't care how dark the days have been. One thing you can trust as a child of God is that the Lord is plotting and planning that for every setback, He's going to give you a comeback. Now, God doesn't always reveal how He's going to do it. And I think that's the frustration that many of us have, is we want to see God's full plan. We get nervous when we don't know where God is taking us. But this is the thing we have to understand. When we get in those moments, we have to remind ourselves our job is not to know God's plan. Our job is to trust the Lord as he leads us to fulfill his plan. Even if God showed you his plan, our perspective is too myopic to even understand the great divine plan that God has for us. It's like looking at the corner of a portrait and trying to guess what the whole picture looks like. The only way you would know what the full picture looks like is you have to step far enough back to be able to see the full picture so you know what it looks like. Well, I can't tell God what my life is going to be because I can't see like God can see. But one thing I know, that as long as I keep trusting in the Lord, God is going to make my best days be yet to come. This is what we see in this story. Ruth, Naomi, God's work in their lives only gives us a small picture of his grace that's been working on their behalf. In fact, just looking at Ruth and Naomi, you don't even see the bigger picture that God is working on. In order to even get a glimpse of the full picture, you got to move beyond Naomi and Ruth, and you got to look at Boaz's life too. Yes, for Boaz's father was one of the spies who was sent by Joshua to scout out Jericho as they were preparing to march into the promised land. His father had been trapped with the other spies and was under threat of losing his life if he was captured. He's only saved because a Canaanite harlot by the name of Rahab secretly hides them and then helps the spies to escape by giving them a rope. Because she helped the spies, when Joshua came and conquered Jericho, they spared her life, and everybody who was in her house had their lives spared as well. After they had made it to the promised land, Boaz's father, whose name is Salmon, goes back to Jericho, finds Rahab, falls in love with Rahab, marries Rahab, and then has a child whose name is Boaz. Yes, Lord. So Boaz grows up in the house with a Hebrew father and a Canaanite mama with a shaky past. When the famine hits in Bethlehem, Boaz does not leave. He stays there and continues working his family's land. And because he stays, he becomes a wealthy farmer, so that he is so well known among the people. He has stature among them. Even though his parents were not the object of perfection, Boaz has a great reputation. Here, one day, he comes home, and who's working in his field? There's a foreign woman out there he doesn't recognize, a woman from Moab, and he asks, who is this woman? And the woman just happens to be the daughter-in-law of his relative Naomi, who he is kin to. Then he sees her working and offers to help her and shows her favor. Moab was a cursed place. Moab was a place that God had cursed himself. The Moabites were hated by the Hebrews. When he saw Ruth working in his field, most Hebrews would have treated her like a slave, but she's not treated like a slave. She's given favor in Boaz's field. It's not a coincidence that all of the fields she could have walked into and went and got a job, that she chooses the one field owned by the one man that would give her the most favor and help her and Naomi along their way. Watch this, church. I want you to know one thing. No matter what you do in life, no matter what you face in life, no matter how difficult things are, God always has a plan working on your behalf. Ruth doesn't even know who Boaz is, but God strategically leads her to his field, to work in his field. Not only is Boaz related to Ruth's mother-in-law, but if anyone would have compassion on a foreigner, on an immigrant, it would be the son who had a mama who was a foreigner, who was an immigrant. It would be the son who had a father who had been a slave in Egypt and now had been a foreigner in a new land. If anybody would have compassion on this foreign woman, it would be somebody who grew up in the house with two people who have been foreigners themselves. God places her in the field with somebody who could relate to her. So what does Boaz do? He doesn't treat her like a slave. He treats her with kindness. Why? Because his daddy treated his mama that way. He treats Ruth like his daddy had treated his mama Rahab. He treats her with dignity and with respect. Not only does Ruth get blessed by being in a man's land who would treat her like she was somebody, but also she gets her dignity back because he doesn't even treat her like a commoner. He treats her like a woman of worth. Which lets me know something else. Not only does God always have a plan, but God can use whoever he wants to fulfill his promises for his kingdom. Others may look at the story and say, oh, that was just a coincidence. But we know it was all a part of God's plan to show the world that God can use whoever God wants to use, that your past doesn't disqualify you, your economic status doesn't disqualify you, your citizenship doesn't disqualify you, your ethnicity and your culture does not disqualify you. If you have a willing spirit, God will make a way for you so that you can experience his glory. Now, here's the other lesson that comes from this. And I hope we get this as black people. Because sometimes we develop selective amnesia. We forget that it used to be hard for us. We forget how we were once oppressed. We forget how people used to treat us. How we once were the butt of jokes. How we were subject to being publicly humiliated and embarrassed at the whims of others. We forget sometimes that we